Hey everyone, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my writing video series. In the month of May, I am talking about writing as a business. Today I'll be talking specifically about ways you can invest in your writing. Now, we are in the information age, it's true. And there are tons of free ways to improve your writing, to learn more about writing. You can follow writing blogs, you can watch videos like this one, you can join mailing lists like my list, The Daily Writer, that provides daily writing prompts and inspiration. You can go to your library and check out writing craft books. You can take free online courses. You can go to free events. There are a million ways that you can become a better writer for free. I did a blog post on this not too long ago, so I'll leave a link to that down below if you'd like to check that out. However, it's also important to invest in your writing if you are serious about it, and if you would like to make your writing a business. If you would like to publish books, if you'd like to become a freelance writer, whatever the case may be, if you're really serious about writing as a profession, then you need to invest money into your craft and your job, essentially. If you want to be a doctor, you go to medical school. If you want to be a lawyer, you go to law school. And these things cost money, but it's an investment. And there are ways to do that as a writer, just as there are other professions. The first thing you can do is take a writing course. Now, this could be as simple as taking a course online, or it could be as involved as getting a degree in English or a master's degree in creative writing, or anything in between. There are tons of ways to do this. Yes, there are a lot of free courses online, and some of those are really helpful, but you're going to get a lot more out of a course that you're paying to attend. First of all, if you're taking a free course online, there's not that much involvement from the professors. So you're going to get a lot more involvement from your teachers if you're paying for the course that you're taking. And this can often be really helpful, especially because, your teacher can read your writing and tell you specifically what you need to work on. The second thing you can do is to purchase writing craft books. Yes, it's true that you can access these from your library, but I also like to have my own collection of writing craft books that I can refer back to anytime I need to reference something. For example, I often refer back to this book, The Art of Dramatic Writing by Lajos Egri. I always mispronounce his name. Anyway, I've highlighted and made little notes in this book, so it's really helpful for me to refer back to it. There are also exercises in this book that I use often. And I have a lot of writing craft books that I constantly refer back to when I need help with something. You don't have to spend a lot of money on these. There are actually a lot of great resources that you can get for cheap as ebooks, and that works too. But it is nice to have a little collection of books that you can refer back to when you need help. And the fourth thing that you can do is to attend workshops and residencies. Now, sometimes these are included in MFA programs. For example, my MFA program was a low residency program, which means that it was mostly online, and the part that was in person was done in study abroad workshops. So I studied in Mexico and in Scotland, and it was an incredible experience. I was around writers the whole time, and we had writing workshops every single day. I learned so much from those experiences. Actually, this book, The Art of Dramatic Writing, we read in one of my playwriting classes in Mexico. So, I have gained knowledge from those two workshops that I use to this day. But there are even a lot of workshops and residencies that aren't part of MFA programs and that are separate. I'm actually attending a residency for young adult writers, specifically in November, with this author, Nova Rensuma. She's a really popular YA author, and I'm really excited to go study with her. Yes, residencies and workshops do cost money. Often they can be a little on the expensive side. You can get scholarships and awards to pay for a lot of these. It's worth looking into for sure. But even if you have to pay all of the money up front yourself, it's definitely worth the investment, and it's worth the experience. You learn so much about yourself as a writer and as a person. Now, usually you can find cheaper workshops as well in your area. I know Atlanta has had some for various different events. I attended one not too long ago that was actually free. So sometimes you'll find free workshops and free events, things like that. But don't shy away from the ones that cost money, because you're going to get a lot for what you're paying. Alright, that's it for me today on the ways that you can invest in your writing. Next week, I'm going to be talking about when to quit your day job. How do you know when it's the right time to quit your day job and pursue writing full-time? This is a question I get asked a lot by a lot of my clients who I edit for. So you definitely want to subscribe so you won't miss that one. Also check out my mailing list. I will leave a link to that down below. It's called The Daily Writer, and I send out daily writing inspiration in the form of writing prompts, exercises, inspirational quotes, things like that. Also, leave me a comment down below and let me know if there are any ways that you like to invest in your writing, if there's anything I didn't cover, or if you have any questions about anything I did cover. I love to hear from you all and, get a sense of what you are thinking about the topics that I'm covering about writing and all of that. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.